Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Vlogmas. Today is December 14th. I think you guys are seeing this on the 20th. And I thought I was just going to have a chill morning of knitting, but I got so excited this morning to see, first of all, I woke up to a notification saying that Natalie from Knitting Natty had commented on one of my vlogs, which was super, super exciting. And I just about lost my mind. But now I'm watching her day 12 vlog, and she's talking about how to add videos to your watch later playlist, which is also the method I use for keeping track of stuff that I want to watch. And you can see my video in her watch later list. So I'm super excited and like losing my mind over here because I never thought something like that would happen. So I'm just really, really excited this morning. But I was actually working on my socks a little this morning based off of her tutorials that I've been really liking. And the plan for today was actually to have like a little bit of craft time in the morning, and then I'm going to stop at 11 to make myself some lunch and then head over to my parents' house to make cookies with my mom. But it's about 9:30 right now, so I started my craft time at 9, so I was like, okay, I'll do an hour of sock knitting and then an hour of holiday doodle cowl knitting before lunch. So this is what my sock looks like so far. So the little mushroom stitch marker is where I left off yesterday, so I've done probably about 15 rows. Yeah, probably close to that today. And I really love how the stripes are working up, but I am a little concerned that these aren't actually going to fit me, but that's okay. They were meant to be practice socks and to work on the methods of sock knitting. But I'm super excited, and that was just a really good start to the day to have that YouTube interaction. I'm like fangirling really, really hard right now. So, but yeah, that's the plan for today. So I'm going to keep knitting, and then at some point we'll head out to work on baking cookies. Alright, so it is now 11, which means I need to go make my lunch pretty soon. But here's my little mushroom stitch marker, and here's how far I got on my sock. So I am starting the next bright green stripe, and I think I'm a little past halfway through the foot. My estimate was 62 rows for the foot, honestly, because that's what Knitting Natty appeared to have in her video. So I think I'm just going to do that and assume we're the same shoe size. I think I figured that out once during one of her blogs that we do wear the same size, so hopefully that works. If not, I'll adjust the next time I make a pair of socks. And then here's my holiday doodle cowl. Here's my stitch marker. So I finished this little buffalo plaid section, and I'm starting a light green stripe. And I also realized I'm at the point where if I'm wearing this, the pattern section is there's a whole section of it visible in the front. And I want this to double loop, but I realized that A, the part behind my neck is not really going to be seen, and B, if there's a second loop sitting underneath the first one, it's also not going to be as visible. So I think from here on out, I'm going to A, just use up my remaining yarn, but B, do just some striping patterns for this. So I want to do a big block of color, a like little stripe, another big block, and then like the peppermint style stripes, and kind of have that be my pattern. That also means that this is now going to be an easier project to work on because I won't be doing any more color work charts. I'm just going to do stripes. If I feel really, really motivated to do a random color work stripe somewhere, I'm not going to stop myself from doing that, but I think that's going to be the plan so that this becomes an easier, more relaxing project to work on so that I actually finish it in time to be able to wear it for Christmas. I'm kind of hoping that maybe I can wear this Christmas Day because for Christmas Eve, I want to wear my sparkly sleigh bell shawl that I made. I made it with that in mind, that I'd wear it for Christmas Eve. And then I think I want to do this one Christmas Day and have that be the more like fun knitted like yarny item to wear, if that makes sense. And then I'll probably wear my peppermint shawl, I keep saying peppermint shawl, I mean peppermint scarf, but I might wear the peppermint scarf then again on the 26th to get another wear out of it. Although I'm Catholic, so we have Christmas goes until Epiphany, so we've got a while. The 12 days of Christmas actually start on Christmas Day and then go forward, not like the 12 days leading up to Christmas. So I can keep wearing Christmas stuff like halfway, well, not halfway, but like a couple days into January if I want to. So, but yeah, I really would like to wear this on Christmas Day while doing presents and all of that fun stuff. I also will be going to Mass for both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so I want to have some festive things to wear for that as well. And just in case anyone is curious, if you're Catholic, you don't have to go to Mass on both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but for our church on Christmas Eve, there is a brass quintet who comes in and plays for Mass. And I really enjoy listening to that. I play both trombone and tuba, but not anywhere near the professional level. I just do it for fun. I was in band from 4th grade through senior year of college. But I really like listening to that. And I think like Christmas Eve Mass is like very reflective. And then Christmas Day, the choir is singing at one of the morning masses. And to me, like, Christmas Day Mass is always very joyful and more, like, they're both high energy, but in different ways. Like, Christmas Eve seems more about, like, focusing on what's to come because, like, time-wise it would be, like, before Jesus is born versus Christmas Day is, like, that he's here and we're celebrating. So I like being able to do both. But also, like, musically, I like doing both because I get to listen to the beautiful brass quintet Christmas Eve, and then I get to participate by singing in choir on Christmas Day. I'll also be playing my trombone on Christmas Day because sometimes when we don't have enough men in choir to cover certain parts, I bring my trombone and just play the bass part to, like, round out the choir a little bit. So I get the best of both worlds. I can still play my trombone, but also sing in choir. Not at the same time, but I kind of alternate pieces depending on what's needed. But yeah, I think I'm going to make a quick lunch and then head over to my parents' house to start baking some cookies. Hello everyone, it's now just a little bit after 4 in the afternoon. We finished baking our cookies. We made gluten-free sugar cookies with maple glaze. They taste good. they definitely taste like gluten-free cookies. So it might be a recipe that we play with later. But the reason we were making cookies is our neighborhood actually has a Santa visit this weekend on Sunday, and my mom wanted to make some cookies to pass out. So since we know that I'm gluten-free and we know of a couple other people in the neighborhood who are gluten-free, we figured some gluten-free cookies would be appreciated. But I think she's also going to make a regular batch of sugar cookies while I am subbing tomorrow. So that was our afternoon. In between, I ended up getting a couple other little tasks done, like wrapping presents to be mailed to my in-laws, as well as unpacking a couple boxes and doing some dishes and stuff like that. So that was really nice to get all that stuff done this afternoon. I think for now, because I've got about an hour before meeting up for dinner, I'm going to just keep working on my holiday doodle cowl and watch some more Vlogmas videos.